Learn the truth about the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario and Miles Cunningham live in New York City on Saturday, April 14th at the NYC Seminar and Conference Center for the Truth About the Game seminar. In this seminar, Mr. Locario will teach you exactly what you need to know to be successful with women. Space is extremely limited, so purchase your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.
Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. The bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about, having options versus having little to no options in the game. Because the thing is, truthfully, we all have options. So that means that we all have at our disposal, right, the opportunity to deal with, whatever type of girl we want, to get with the type of woman we want to get with. We all have that sort of that reach that, we can make it happen if we want to, right? But what happens is that certain guys have more options available to them than other guys do at any given moment. And the reason why some guys have more options than the other guys really has to do with their level of game and what they're willing to do and the amount of work they're willing to put in to get those options. See, what happens is that there's a lot of dudes out here who in the game, they're always sort of complaining and crying all the time about why they can't get women, or it's all about looks, it's all about money, whatever it is. It's not going to work for me. It only works for some guys. Only certain women give certain guys play and other guys don't get play. You hear all this shit a lot, right? But really what it is that certain guys push themselves in order to make certain things happen for them. So then they have more options than the other guy. Now you're going to have certain guys who are going to have more options easily, a little bit more easier than certain guys. But either way, every guy has the power to get himself in a position to where he has a certain amount of options to choose from. So if you're not really having situations where you're getting the type of women you want, or you're getting the type of situations that you want to happen, it's really because you're not putting yourself out there to the point to create those options for yourself. So what I was saying at the beginning is that, every guy has the opportunity to make this happen. So this means that there are all these different women out here in the world, out there for you to talk to and interact with and make shit happen. The thing that's happening though is that you're stopping yourself in most of these situations. And already I can hear some of the guys' heads turning, some of you guys who are watching, some of you guys who have held on to the loser mentality, saying, well, Mr. Locario, you don't get it because, some guys aren't, equipped to make shit happen. I actually saw a comment on one of my videos one time where this guy said something to the effect of, I don't understand why these dating coaches just don't get that some guys are not meant to be with women, right? Now, what's interesting is that comment is actually partially true. You understand? Because there are going to be some guys who aren't going to be with women, who aren't going to be having sex, who aren't going to be making things go down. But it's not that they're meant to do it or that it's meant for them to be in a situation. It's more so that those guys have made a choice to be those guys. You understand? Because you make a choice as to whether or not you want to be in whatever position that you are in. Because nobody's stopping you from going out and talking to as many women as you want. Nobody's stopping you from learning game and improving your situation. Nobody's stopping you. So if you want the type of options, that you want, or you want more chicks, you want hotter girls, you want girls that's gonna, fuck and suck you dry. You understand? When I say suck you dry, I'm talking about, you know, through sexual purposes, not through your money, right? If you want those type of women, you got to ask yourself, what are you doing to get it? What are you doing to get those type of women? What are you doing to create that type of lifestyle for yourself? Seriously, what are you doing? What are you doing to get those options? See, if you still think that, you know, the reason why you don't have these options is because you weren't meant to have it, or a guy like you can't get it, then you're gonna stay in the same place you've always been. See, what I noticed about the game nowadays is that we got too many guys who have an extreme loser mentality, very insecure. They think that they can't get girls, like that's just already on their mind. So then that within itself makes it hard for them to actually have options. It makes it hard for them to really get things going. Because in order for you to have options, in order for you to have a lot of different women that you can call up, hit up to make shit happen, you first in your own mind have to feel that you can actually make it happen and that you deserve that shit. You understand? Because there's guys that I know personally who aren't the best looking dudes, who don't got the most money and all this other shit, but they got options. And they can, this is one guy I know that he could literally call up, a different chick almost every week and get shit popping. But the only reason he can do that is not because he's special. It's not because he, has all this money and his looks. He's actually average looking dude, regular job, whatever. The average Joe type of dude. But every week he can get a new different girl he can call up and get shit popping. Why? Because he puts the energy out there. He actually goes out and meets people. He actually talks to chicks online. He converses with everybody. He's a very social person. So therefore, he just created his situation in order for him to have options. He did that. Nobody stopped him. Nobody told him he couldn't, just like nobody's telling you you can't. In fact, all these videos that I'm doing is telling you to go fucking do it. But see, if you believe that you aren't the type of guy that can do it, or you believe it wasn't meant for you, the stars have not aligned and bestowed this pussy upon you, then I don't know what to tell you, man. So if you guys want to have more options, you got to put in that fucking work. You got to go out there and do what you need to do in order to get what you need to get. It's really that simple. Because see, nobody's just going to hand this shit to you. And this is what you guys got to understand. Stop comparing yourselves to other guys. It's funny because I always hear dudes say, oh, let's talk about this looks thing again, because I know motherfuckers gonna, we gotta talk about this shit. Motherfuckers be like, oh, if you look better, or if you look really good looking, then chicks are gonna wanna fuck with you when it's all about looks and all this other stuff. Okay, cool. Let's say you got a really good looking guy, chicks are checking him out, they choosing him, they talking to him, they're like flirting with him, cool. Now, is that guy you? Is that specific guy you? What are you doing for you? What is him doing what he's doing have to do with you? So you're trying to tell me because he's getting girls, checking them out and doing all this other stuff, that there's no way that you can get women because you don't have the same type of chicks checking you out in the same way? You understand? If I'm eating some good food, right? And you're starving, are you gonna sit there and point, oh my God, Mr. Locario, he's eating so much food and I haven't eaten all day, or I haven't eaten in 2 days? Get off your ass and get yourself some food. What does me eating have to do with you getting what you need for you? What does that good looking guy have to do with you getting what you need to get? See, you think that because he's good looking and chicks are sweating him because of his look, right? you think that because you aren't as good looking as him, that you can't make anything happen. And therefore, this is why you're not having any options, because your whole thought process about progressing in the game is predicated on you looking at other motherfuckers and thinking that, well, I can't do shit, or shit, it's not gonna happen for me because I'm not him. You're constantly comparing yourselves, and that comparison is the thing that's slowing you down from getting progress in order for you to do what you need to do. Do you guys understand how fucking ridiculous this is? In order for you to have more options, in order for you to have more sex, in order for you to get things going in your life, you need to get off your fucking ass and do shit. It's that simple. It's that simple. You complaining or comparing yourself to other people is not going to help you. Because all the shit that you're worrying about, it's been debunked. It's been debunked. Oh, it's all about looks, really? How many niggas you see with girls and they're not the best looking guy? Right? How many? You see guys who are overweight with hot chicks. How the fuck does that happen? So your looks thing is out the window. Oh, you're gonna say, okay, now it's because he got money. Dude, most people have money. You understand? Like, I'm sure most of you watching this video have money, right? Well, how much money do you need, though? Are you supposed to be super rich? What are we talking about here? What type of money? Because most guys aren't rich. So how is the excuse just money? Most motherfuckers is making the average salary. So you trying to tell me every guy who isn't the best looking dude, who's with a hot chick, they all just have millions of dollars? Is that what you're talking about? And that's why the girl's with him. Come on, man, y'all gotta be smarter than this. You have to be smarter than this. You understand? Look, you don't have options, not because you're not good looking enough, not because you don't have enough money, not because your status or whatever isn't where it needs to be. You don't have options because you're fucking lazy. That's it. You're lazy. You don't want to put in the work. You're fucking lazy. I mean, I don't like, oh man. Do you know that just by the sheer law of averages, if most of you guys were to just go out and approach 100 women, just by the sheer law of averages, you'll probably get 1 or 3 girls who is going to be receptive to you. Forget how tight your game is, forget how weak your game is. If you literally just went out and, you know, in some normal shit. I'm not talking about don't give me no straw man arguments about, oh, you know, what if I don't got no nose, or my you know, I smell like garbage. And no, you're like, just like how I'm dressed now, dressed on some regular shit, just a hoodie, a hat. You feel what I'm saying? You fucking got your teeth brushed, and you're just a regular dude walking down the street. If you were to talk to 100 women, you probably get between 1 and 3 of those ladies giving you the number. Just off the law of averages. But see, a lot of motherfuckers are too fucking lazy to do that. Now imagine you added game to it. Imagine you learned how to actually do this, you know, in a way where instead of only 3, you might get 13 girls. And then imagine if you get even better, instead of 13, you get 21 or 22 girls out of the 100 trying to fuck with you. But see, that would take you to actually, you know, put in some work, stop being lazy, and do what you need to do in order to cultivate the type of situation where you have options. But most motherfuckers don't want to do that. You understand? And this is why you don't have any options. This is why you got guys who end up with girlfriends or end up dating chicks they don't really like, because they just get the first girl who sort of like, you know, looked at them or gave them a chance or whatever, They start fucking with this chick. They end up with a girlfriend they don't really like, or they end up with a chick they don't really like, and they're just feeling terrible because they haven't pushed themselves to learn how to have options. You understand? Man. I'm telling you, got too many dudes out here who think that the reason why they're not getting women, or the reason why they're having trouble getting women, has everything to do with everything outside of themselves. I'm not good looking enough, I don't got enough money, my car sucks, that's why I don't get girls. No, you're not getting girls because you're not putting in work, you're fucking lazy, and you don't believe in yourself. You have no confidence. You're not really trying to make shit happen. You have every excuse in the book why you can't do shit. You have every excuse in the book. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. It's like, do you know, seriously, do some of you guys seriously want to get women? I mean, no, seriously ask yourself that. Do you want to make it happen? Do you actually want it to go down? And now, you know, I understand, to be fair, I understand that a lot of y'all are nervous. A lot of y'all are scared. A lot of y'all are scared to get rejected. A lot of y'all, you know, your ego is on the line. You know, a lot of y'all like the comfort of the lie, of thinking it's all about looks, money, and status. You love the comfort of that bullshit. You love it. You love it. A chick could think a dude is good looking and like him, think he's attractive, and be attracted to him because of his look. What the fuck does that have to do with you though? Damn, like seriously, what does that have to do with you? Because see, some motherfuckers are so slow. Let me just keep shit, you know, funky. Some motherfuckers are so slow that they look at the game in absolutes. Meaning, these guys be doing these goofy ass experiments where they be taking a guy who he is a model. They put it on a dating website, and they're like, see, all these girls are you know, messaging him and wanting to get with him and all this other shit, right? And I'm like, yeah, they're trying to get with him because he's a male model. And women have been seeing male models all their lives as the archetype of the good-looking guy that they could get with, which is, you know, a fantasy. They like that shit. They are attracted to him physically, right? But dudes are so slow in the game that they're always thinking in absolute. So when they put that male model picture up and women are like checking him out or messaging him, they think that because that's happening, that means that if they don't look like that guy, they can't get girls. This is how slow some motherfuckers are. Seriously, niggas is slow to this game. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is really slow to this game. Real shit. Also, what it is that dudes, they don't understand, and this is what I gotta get into when I talk about how dudes don't understand the game, they don't understand the women, is that just because a woman thinks that dude is good looking doesn't always equate to him fucking the girl. I've had women who have told me, oh my God, you're so handsome, your skin is so smooth, you're so cute, and they didn't suck my dick, right? But that took me time to put myself in the game to understand what's really going on in order to bypass all that bullshit, in order for me to, at the end of the day, get options. You understand what I'm saying? Because the reason why I have options is because I understand the game. I understand exactly what I need to do. I understand exactly what's going on with these chicks when they say certain things. I understand why I'm not getting shit popping with this girl or that girl. I understand what I need to do to increase my chances of getting more women. I understand all this because I put myself out there. And then therefore, once I put myself out there and understand all these things, then it cultivates a situation where I have more motherfucking options. But see, when you're sitting down at your house in front of your computer, you don't know shit about the game, you're thinking everything about the game because you're looking at these goofy-ass videos about looks, money, and status and all that fuck shit. This is why you can't get to that next level. You understand? That's it. So again, look, stop being lazy, put in that work, learn the game, and so you have more options. Period.
Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get your tickets for the Truth About the Game seminar. Space is limited, so get your tickets today.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.